The police cruiser's lights sliced through the dusk, painting the lake in pulsing blue and red, their glow bouncing off the trees and the worn cedar planks of my cabin. My wife, Sergeant Olivia Reed, stood unflinching on the porch, her military ID extended as two officers glanced between her and the woman shrieking accusations. Linda. Her voice grated, sharp and unraveling, as her bravado faltered. She's trespassing. I told you no one moves in without HOA approval. This is our territory. The younger officer, visibly exasperated, pinched his brow. Ma'am, she's got a federal military ID, and her name's on the deed. You called about a break-in. This isn't that. Linda froze, jaw slack, her smugness dissolving like mist in sunlight. Before she could muster a retort, Olivia's voice cut through, cool and deliberate. If you'd like, I can get my commanding officer on the line. He's got a soft spot for civilians meddling with soldiers on leave. Linda's mouth worked soundlessly. That's when I stepped from the cabin's shadow, phone camera rolling, capturing every second. How did it come to this? 3 weeks earlier, Olivia, fresh off a 10-month deployment, finally got her leave. All I wanted was peace at the lake cabin my father left me, a modest retreat by Silver Pine Lake, where morning fog curled over the water and birds sang like they belonged in a documentary. It was my sanctuary since childhood, fishing off the dock, skimming stones, repainting the deck with Dad every other summer. When he passed, it became mine. The HOA? Barely a thing in Dad's day. But new neighbors arrived, lawns clipped to perfection, meetings armed with clipboards. Then came Linda, real name Lorraine, but Linda stuck, whispered even by her husband. Self-crowned HOA president, though no one recalled a vote. She churned out newsletters, rallied a committee of her yapping dogs and a tacky garden gnome, and handed out citations like she was commanding a fortress. My defiance drove her wild. The cabin's rugged charm, my truck parked by the trees, my absence from her meetings, her Comic Sans letters ignored. When I cleared the porch for Olivia's arrival, Linda cornered me. No unapproved residents, she snapped, clutching her clipboard like a shield. My wife's coming home from service, I said, stunned. Military or not, rules are rules, she hissed. I smirked. You'll love her. Olivia arrived on a Thursday, duffel slung over her shoulder, wearing a faded hoodie and those sharp, tired eyes that had seen too much. Exhausted, radiant, home. We unpacked groceries, changed sheets, and sank into silence until morning. Post-run, she caught her breath. Neighbors stalking me. Linda lurked behind her hedge, stepping out like a vigilante when I appeared. Ignore her, I said. Big mistake. That afternoon, Olivia dozed on the dock, book across her chest. Linda charged down, camera flashing. Privacy violation. Unregulated dock. You're not registered. Olivia stood, towering over her. Not registered? I've got more IDs than you've got rules. Linda flinched, snapped photos, and stormed off. Olivia laughed, but her eyes narrowed. She was cataloging. Days later, I ran to town for supplies. I returned to chaos. Squad cars, Linda flailing, shouting, squatter. Threat. Olivia stepped out, army tee and dog tags gleaming. Officers, she said, offering her ID. The tide turned. Active duty, on the deed, the older officer said. False report's a problem, ma'am. Linda stammered, paling. Think rack. A whoosh, white smoke billowing. Not an explosion, but close. The grill's valve, wrenched open, leaked gas, ignited by a stray spark, scorching the cabin's wall. Olivia waved us back, shutting the valve with her sleeve. Sabotage, she muttered. Officers eyed the wrench nearby. You were gone. I nodded. Linda trailed, pointing shakily. Wildlife. Faulty equipment. Not me. No one's accusing yet, Olivia said. But you were closest. Fire crew confirmed tampering. No arrest evidence lacked. But the air thickened. That night, under an army blanket, Olivia whispered, she'll risk our lives to drive us out. Letters slid under our door. Violations flags. Furniture. Unregistered tenant. Olivia pinned them to the fridge like medals. Her car got keyed. HOA, carved deep. The dock tilted, bolts gone. I stumbled, heart pounding. Olivia called the county, VA, HUD. Evicting a soldier on leave? That's a federal issue. Linda's headlights glared at our cabin that night, tires spitting gravel as she peeled away. County notice arrived. Linda's HOA under fraud probe. A black SUV rolled up to her cottage, feds flashing badges. Her arrogance melted into fear. Silence followed. We repainted, locked sheds. Then, 3:12 a.m., motion alert. Shadows on the deck. Olivia whispered, "I've got back. You take front, call sheriff." She pinned a team against the shed, flashlight blazing. Hands. Another froze, crowbar dropping. Cuffed, they confessed. Linda paid them $50 each to scare the soldier. Deputies nodded. "We're bringing her in." News van swarmed. HOA tyrant exposed. Fake signatures, stolen fees. Neighbors admitted coercion. Linda's house listed. She vanished. Then, a lawsuit, defamation, trauma, property devaluation. Laughable, yet real. Attorney James Carver, a vet, took us pro bono. She's grasping for control. In court, Olivia's uniform gleamed. Evidence piled. Trespass videos, police reports, 327 complaints targeting vets, women, minorities, a pattern of prejudice. Linda sobbed, traumatized, humiliated. Judge Harper raised a brow. Olivia testified, 12 years serving. "I know danger. She's dangerous. Eviction schemes, humiliation, near explosion." Silence. Case dismissed, restraining order issued. Linda fled, ghostly pale. A letter arrived. "You think it's over?" Anonymous, chilling. Olivia's military portal pinged, complaint against her credentials. She countered, harassment pattern. Stalking surged, photos of Olivia at base, yard trashed, flag snapped. An envelope at 2:43 a.m., burned flag. Traitors don't belong. Footage caught Linda slipping it. Full investigation launched. Olivia returned with Agent Torres, uniform sharp, eyes like steel. Evidence is airtight. Linda skipped her DA meeting. Her nephew, Ethan, was raided. Photos of us. Maps, wedding pictures pinned like trophies. He confessed, "Aunt paid me to oust traitors." Linda was nabbed in a motel, dye-stained, alias broken, screaming about her lake. Another letter. "She's gone, but I'm here." Ash smeared. Olivia's cyber contact traced it. Neighbor Paul Grayson, HOA co-founder, school system data snoop. He'd fed Linda intel, timed every scare. Cuffed, he crumbled. She was too strong, militarizing our peace. Outsiders, they called us. Sentencing. Linda, 8 years for harassment, arson attempt, conspiracy. Paul, for data theft, aiding. The HOA dissolved. A volunteer alliance rose. Neighbors rebuilt with us, apologized. Olivia shifted to counseling vets, restoring voices post-trauma. Lakeside, deed in hand. She said, "They reminded me why I serve." Sell? Never. Truth, not rage, won. But the scars linger. Windows community, mask exclusion. Our stand sparked whispers. Whose America is this?